What was that?
I am just an echo of my former self, projected here from beyond the skies. The dragon reconstructed me as a vessel, by which to enact its divine will and restore this world. Hey, my name's Reagan. Gran, Djeeta, you don't need to introduce yourselves. You should hear the stories people here tell about you. Oh, it's so exciting to meet face to face.
Rain. I see. My mind has remained stagnant for many millennia, long enough for the vessel's memories to resurface.
Not just my memories, I've got my consciousness back too. Now, we can talk as separate entities. I know I'm partly to blame, but as a Sky Dweller, I'll never forgive you for destroying my home.
Will you act on these emotions?
If I could, I would. That's what I'm most frustrated with. How powerless I am.
You have fulfilled your mission, Vessel. In time, the world will be born anew, and all will be as it should.
You think we're on a path to how things should be? Look around you. There used to be life and beauty in these skies. Then you burned it, and now there's nothing.
What happens if I give you the Versusia? Lucilius is banished once more, and my soon-to-be kingdom is saved.
I, or actually my god, will manifest through me and enact its judgment. Remember, the god that I serve is the dragon of destruction. It will raise all anomalies, including Gran, Djeeta, and Beelzebub.
The balance of this world had already swung too far toward conflict. My manifestation was inevitable, as was the destruction that followed. I repeat, Vessel, you have done your duty and done it well. You were the sole shimmering thread that led from chaos to salvation.
Maybe you're right, but I know what I saw. The crew resisted. They rallied their strength, beating Lucilius and Beelzebub. Then they jumped right back onto the Grand Cipher and sailed on to save me. Even if I had failed my mission, even if you hadn't vaporized every last island and cloud, the sun would have gone on rising and setting in the skies, and each tomorrow would have been brighter than the last. You're a god! How can you be so blind to the potential of your own creation?
Your anger has led you down a path most illogical. There could have been no change without destruction. If you do not believe me, perhaps you would like to see an alternate reality?
What?
I traveled through time and space once before to claim you as my vessel. I am able to do so again now. I can project my consciousness back into the newly manifested Versusia.
You can reset the clock?
Yes, but be aware that the moment I manifest, all timelines converge toward destruction. Only the singularities can forge a new path.
So, we're gonna see what would have happened if Gran and Djeeta had fought you instead.
It is against my protocol to interfere with what has already come to pass. But I can conceive of no other way to end our debate. Does the salvation of the skies lie with evolution or extinction?
Guess we'll have to see for ourselves.
You will be exposing your children to pain once more. Are you certain this is what you want?
Yes. I know that Gran and Djeeta have what it takes. They'll defeat you and guide the Sky Realm to a better future.
This Versusia is the dragon of destruction incarnate, a very god. There is no greater opponent. I will make it my own, and then I shall be the uncontested ruler of the skies!
Beelzebub? Was this his plan all along?
Ha! You're next in line, Lucilius. Kiss your wretched serpent goodbye while you can!
By all means, fight amongst yourselves. I'll complete my initial task, killing the singularities.
Beelzebub, Astral, you have also brought chaos unto this world. But only the singularities possess strength enough to crush the great wheel of destruction. As such, their elimination takes precedence.
What?
Gran, Djeeta. Monster? That you? But how?
My spirit's still tethered to the vessel, but only barely. Soon I'll lose all control, and the true battle to restore the skies will begin. Don't waver. Fight to the end. With the two of us together,
Anything's possible.
Vern, Lyria, please take care of them.
We will, Ran. It's a promise.
I sense a disturbance. A ripple in causality. It seems this Versusia is vying against Point Zero for control of the timeline.
Stand and fight me!
I am Versusia, destruction incarnate. I am both an echo of your cacophonous battlefields, and the void that will silence your wars forever. Here, in a dimension of paradoxes, in the presence of multiplex singularities, I will return all to nothingness.
Gran, Djeeta, we have to stay strong. For Ran!
Right. Nothing will stand in our way. Not even Versusia herself. Are you with us, Djeeta?
Always!
Then raise your blades. Let us see whether a singularity can surpass a god, and whether your faint hope can outshine the fires of war. Singularity, the Sky Realm calls for your death. Here, upon the horizon at world's end. The sun will set, never to rise a second time.
Versusia? No, Mom! I'll fight my way through to you, no matter what!
Gran! Hang tough! Mom! No. Versusia! You're about to see just how unstoppable we are!
The sky is our home. You're not taking it away!
Djeeta! We're counting on you! Kick some tail! Go down!
The bell is tolled.
Get ready!
Skies, forgive.
Fire! Ready for this? No sweat!
Why choose war over peace? I offer divine grace. Futile. You have killed fate.
Quest clear.
We'll go through! Together!
Thank you, Versusia, for listening to me, for giving the skies a chance.
The wheel of causality now travels down a new path. It seems my guidance is no longer needed here.
A part of you knew, didn't it? That Gran and Djeeta could save the world.
It is true that the singularities have overpowered even the laws of nature. But that does not equate to salvation. Power is a neutral tool. The same force that turned the wheel toward life today can, with as much ease, turn it toward death tomorrow. As long as the strong rule the skies, the storms will continue and grow more violent. After all, power is cumulative. As mortals seek to subjugate one another, learning from both friends and enemies, new and greater threats will be born unto the world.
Then the skies will just have to keep fighting, because there is always something to hope for. Just look at what happened with you. Sure, this might be far from happily ever after, but mortals saved their home from the wrath of a god. Who knows what else the future has in store? The peace of death is nothing compared to the infinite possibilities of life. And if staying alive means fighting, then so be it. Wait, did you just laugh?
Perhaps the fate of the world changed the moment I chose you as my vessel. I no longer know what the future will bring, for the singularities or anyone else. I can only observe from the end of time.
Don't just observe, protect! You're a god! Did we make it? This is Port Breeze, isn't it?
It certainly looks like it. The wind, the scent of the grass. What's going on? The last thing I remember, Pandemonium was crumbling and taking us with it.
What?
Right. We were on top of Pandemonium, and it was falling to the Crimson Horizon.
So what the hell happened after that?
If Pandemonium had actually fallen, the world would have been reset, right?
Maybe we can get some more information from the townspeople.
Gran?
Yeah, I sense it too.
You've overcome a force as great as the gods, and returned to a timeline in which angels never disappeared. Hard to believe, but it's as certain as the skies are blue.
It feels like we just woke up from a dream, but somehow I know this is all memory.
No dream could have changed you this much. I see it in your eyes, your posture. You've picked up a new and heavy burden. I am in your debt once more. It was your sacrifice and resilience that paved the path for my return.
Should we share all of this with the crew? Something tells me discretion might be the best option.
Yeah, everybody's got enough on their plates. We don't need to bring alternate timelines to the table.
So, Mumpster and Lucilius are both somewhere out there. Makes my orange itch just thinking about it.
But who knows how we're gonna find them? Now that Sandalphon's here, things will play out differently, right?
Most likely, but that doesn't mean the tides have shifted in our favor. Lucilius's reascension is still all but guaranteed. We must prepare to face both him and Beelzebub.
Calm down, Droopy Wings. We just saved the world! Would it kill you to look on the bright side?
Droopy wings? Now you listen.
Gran and Djeeta's mom, Rayan. I'd like to meet her someday.
Djeeta, let's go.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll see her again.
Yeah, you're right. This is the Sky Realm, after all. And just over the horizon lies infinite possibilities.
I am unable to resolve the paradox of your children. As long as they exist upon one plane, reality will remain unstable. Does this not concern you?
Not really. When they're together, there's nothing Gran and Djeeta can't do. Watch over them with me, and you'll witness not only how amazing my kids are, but the absolute miracle of the world you've created. This is one iteration of the Sky Realm, a blue expanse abandoned by the gods, where islands float among drifting clouds. It's filled with strange twists of fate and the smoke of war. But I promise, buried in the heart of all that confusion, you'll always find a kernel of hope. So don't give up. You're strong, and you'll only get stronger. Don't falter, because around every corner is a new realm of possibilities. I believe that you can reach the end of the skies. And there, upon the fabled shores of Estalucia, in a world so blue it'll feel like we're swimming in a dream, we'll be a family again.
So, it seems that only the singularities remember the last revolution of the world. We lucky few. I learned much from the dragon. I now know that the threads of fate cannot bind me, and that by waking Bahamut, I unraveled the fabric of the universe. I created the very seams by which Lucilius and Versusia squirmed into the skies. I shall have to thank the serpent. If it weren't for his games, I'd have never realized the full extent of my power. Now, what behemoth will descend upon the skies next? I'm itching for my next hunt.